Okay, Venus?
Okay, Steve.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, I've got it. 2X4, stand by. Jumping catfish. Another ball of fire has landed in Canada. A whole forest is alight.
I wonder what's causing these fireballs, Commander.
If I knew that, Lieutenant, I'd do something to stop it, wouldn't I?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, say, that cloud we located in space just beyond Earth's atmosphere. Do you think that's got something to do with it, Commander?
I don't know, Lieutenant. Scientists throughout the world are checking now. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, continue to stand by, 2X4. Now the Hall of Justice, Brazil, has been hit. And it looks as though that cloud is the fire raiser, Lieutenant.
This is getting serious, Commander. They're landing all over the Earth.
Okay, I've got the position. Roger and out. Aircraft crashed, hit by ball of fire.
Steve Zodiac is on his way back from Space Patrol, Commander. He's nearest to the space cloud.
I know that, Lieutenant. You don't have to tell me where my spaceships are. I was just about to call Fireball XL5.
Yes, sir.
Space City to Fireball XL5. Come in, Colonel Zodiac.
XL5 to Space City. What can I do for you, Commander Zero?
There's a cloud drifting from space into Earth's atmosphere, Steve. I want you to analyze it.
Yes, sir. But what's so special about that cloud? Gases do drift through space now and again, you know that.
Why is everyone trying to tell me my job? According to the scientists, this cloud is igniting when it enters our atmosphere. So it actually rains fire.
Okay, Commander, I'll get Matt onto it right away.
Oh, the nerve of that guy. If he wasn't the best space pilot we've got, I'd fire him.
What do you make of this mysterious cloud, Matt?
Well, I tracked it, Steve.
But we can't analyze it from this distance. We've got to get nearer to Earth.
Okay, let's increase our speed.
Yeah, as I thought. The cloud is a collection of gas, Steve.
I'll get closer and you can collect some samples. on fire. Tail section. What's happened, Matt?
Well, there's always some oxygen trapped in the rocket exhaust, Chief. I guess the gas found it, and bingo, it's ignited.
Firing emergency retros. Take over, Robert. Keep on free float.
Keep on a free float.
Check inside the tail section, Matt.
Right, Steve. Whatever happens, the fire mustn't reach our fuel tanks, or we'll blow up.
Look, I'll get a thruster pack and see what I can do from the outside.
Take it easy, Steve, and don't forget your oxygen pills.
Okay, it's nearly out, Venus.
Good work, Matt. I've checked the computers. The flames have done no serious damage to the rocket propellants. Steve seems to be winning, too.
Well, that was a close one, folks. Luckily, we caught the fire in time before it did too much damage.
Well, it's proved our theory, Steve. Oxygen does ignite the gas.
Will we make it back to Earth okay?
Providing we avoid that cloud, yes. But XL5 will have to undergo a thorough check at Space City.
Well, you've had experience of this fireball firsthand. Now, what's the answer?
It's a tough one, Commander. If only we could find some way to enclose the main cloud before it reaches Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Steve. We could then inject oxygen into it, and it would burn itself out in space.
But we'd need an enormous gas tank, and we haven't got time to build one.
Venus is right. So far, we've only had particles. What's going to happen if the whole cloud decides to drift in? Earth will be one mass of flame.
I've got it. Hey, we can use our white elephant. You remember, Matt, that giant satellite that was built here.
You mean Skyball 1? Oh, why, sure. It was intended to be a manned space station, but it became obsolete before it was completed.
Don't tell me it's still in existence, Steve. That was built years ago.
It was one of Commander Zero's brainwaves. Well, how about it, Commander? Is it still around?
You know full well it is, Zodiac. I lost a chance of promotion through that satellite.
How about it, Matt? Could we use it?
Well, there's not much time, Steve, but it's worth a try.
Okay, I'll get it out of cold storage right away. But remember, Professor, you've only got 12 hours at the most. That cloud won't hold off much longer.
Do you think he'll make it by morning, Steve?
I hope so, Venus. He hasn't got much time. But you know, Matt, he always works best under pressure.
Now, let's see. The whole thing will be assembled in space. Yep. With the suction pumps and the oxygen tanks in the control compartment, I should be able to fix that cloud for good.
I've asked the space stations to report on that gas cloud's movements in space, Lieutenant 90. They should come in every 10 minutes. Oh, what's wrong with these aerials? They're acting up. I guess it's time I had a new neutroni receiver fitted.
Yeah, Commander. They say the latest model, the D400 Mark 10, is a dilly.
I don't know how I can be expected to control all our spaceships with out-of-date equipment.
Okay, Venus. See you in the morning.
Okay, Steve. See you.
Welcome home. Howdy, folks.
Hello, Zuni. So you're awake.
Howdy, folks.
Good. You can help me tidy up. This place is a mess.
Good night.
Zuni.
Space Station 9 to Space City. Cloud direction, Earth. Drift is slow.
Did you get that message, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. Sounds as though we're gonna have another spate of fires.
We have an emergency red alert on our hands, and my receiver has to act up. Suffering spaceships. The console's on fire. Put out those flames, Lieutenant, before the whole console goes up.
Yes, sir. Well, guess you'll be able to have a new D400 Mark 10 receiver now, Commander.
Space City from Station 9. A fireball is heading straight for you.
Roger, 9. Alert Space City, Lieutenant, and fast.
This is Space City Control calling emergency red. Ball of fire heading towards this island. Prospective impact location unknown.
Venus. She's on her own.
Oh, it's no good, Zuni. I can't just sit here. I'm going to ring Steve and get him to take me back to Space City. Oh, I'm sorry, Zuni, but I am a member of the World Space Patrol, and duty comes first.
Commander, the ball of fire is heading straight for Venus's beach house.
Come on, Zuni. Let's get out of here. We trapped Zuni. The fire's all around us.
Venus! Venus!
Oh, Steve. Steve, what happened?
You're okay, Venus. I guess you were overcome by the smoke.
My house. My house, is it?
I'm afraid it couldn't be saved, Venus. I'm sorry.
Oh, Steve. Steve, my beautiful house.
There, Venus. Don't worry. We'll build you a new house. Exactly the same, in every way.
How's Venus now, Steve?
Oh, she's sleeping right now, Commander. She's had a bad shock. How's it going, 90?
Well, Professor Matic's nearly finished work on the suction pumps and oxygen tanks, Colonel.
Great, Lieutenant. I checked on Fireball XL5. The night crew will have her ready for liftoff in the morning.
Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me, too. I've been promised a new D400 Mark 10 neutroni receiver.
Fine, Commander. Maybe I won't have to repeat my messages so much in future. Anyhow, I'm going to get some sleep.
Reckon you'd better before I ground you for that remark. Lieutenant, have you checked on the 3 rockets?
Yes, sir. They're ready on the launch pads. The prefabricated gas tank for the Cloud is being loaded now. Liftoff is at 0900 hours.
Are you sure you feel okay, Venus? That was a nasty shock you had.
I'm all right now, thank you, Professor. You know I'd rather be with you and Steve when we're on a mission.
Okay, Lieutenant. Get those rockets up there. We've had reports that the Cloud is moving in a mass towards our atmosphere.
Roger, Commander. Starting 10-second countdown. Warrior 7. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Stand by, Trooper 2. Final 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Clear for liftoff, Colonel Zodiac.
Warrior 7 and Trooper 2 heading for space.
Roger, Lieutenant. They should be in orbit ready for us by the time we get up there. Okay, Professor, get ready. We've got a lot of work to do, and fast. That gas cloud hasn't got far to go.
Roger, Steve. The 2 rockets are in orbit.
Keep XL5 in a free float.
I sure wouldn't like to lift that down on Earth. Oh, well, to work. Prepare to operate remote suction pumps, Matt. The cloud is approaching the sphere.
Suction pumps on, Steve.
It's working okay. You did a swell job on those pumps, Matt.
The gas cloud is secure in the container, Professor.
Good. Okay, Steve.
We can detonate it now.
Okay. Release oxygen valves.
We're well out of the blast area.
Releasing valves now. Wait for the Big Bang.
What's happened? Why hasn't it blown?
I don't know, Steve. The remote control lever has been operated.
Well, I guess a fuse is blown in one of the valves. Well, that means the oxygen can't get through to the gas. Steve, the container's being pulled back towards Earth by gravity.
If it enters the atmosphere, it'll explode. Then the entire Earth will become a giant fireball. I've got to release those valves. By hand, if necessary.
But Steve, that'll be suicide.
You can't do it, Steve. You'd never get clear before the gas exploded.
No, Steve. Please, don't do it.
I've got to, or Earth will be a raging inferno. Take over, Robert, and return to Sphere.
Steve's nearly there, Venus.
Matt was right. A fuse has blown. I'll have to release the valves and try and get clear before she goes up.
Oh, what's Steve doing, Matt?
Probably risking his full neck, as usual.
Well, here goes. I hope my thruster pack responds to full pressure at once. It's my only chance.
Matt, Steve is being caught by the blast.
Sorry about that, folks. I lost control for a minute, but I'm okay now. XL5 to Space City. Come in, Control.
Receiving you loud and clear, Zodiac. Doubly clear, I might say.
Hey, how come, Commander? Your neutroni receiver caught fire, didn't it?
Yeah, Steve. But since you went up to get rid of that cloud, I've had a brand new D400 Mark 10 receiver fitted. It's just great.
Say, Matt, I guess for the next 6 months we'll have the Commander making small talk across space.
Yes, Steve. He's just like a kid with a new toy.
This is
Listen,
Space City
he started
calling.
already.
Space City calling.
Has anyone anything to report? XL19? XL27? XL30, have you anything to report? Well, someone please say something. Oh, what do you know about that? Now that I can hear them, no one's got anything to say.
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in Fireball XL5. Way out in space together, conquerors of the sky. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball. Every time I gazed into your starry eyes, we'd take the path to Jupiter, and maybe very soon we'd cruise along the Milky Way and land upon the moon. To a wonderland of stardust, we'll zoom our way to Mars. My heart would be a fireball, a fireball. 'Cause you would be my Venus of the stars.